times the reason for the slower start tonight?
I'll say, speaking on behalf of the coaches, and we try to tell the players, we want to be a no-excuse team. So it was obviously a challenge. You want to play in rhythm. I think we found that. We won the 2 road games. As a coach, you want to continue to play, stay in that rhythm. You're in a routine with the G League team as far as a play day, travel day, practice day. So the 7 days off, I thought we did a good job of practicing hard and keeping our legs, but at the same time, it's tough to anticipate with that layover. So it honestly probably contributes some to that. Some trying to incorporate RJ back into the offensive defensive schemes, but at the end of the day, again, we can't make excuses saying we got too much rest. So we got to give Delaware credit. More so their start, them shooting it, them protecting the rim, and they were the better team tonight.
And how did RJ factor into your game plan tonight?
So with RJ, he obviously knows the lay of the land. He knows the coaching staff. He knows the Atlanta Hawks well being in training camp. So we want to incorporate him back in it. At the same time, with only 1 practice under his belt, we wanted to make sure he got as much playing time, getting his legs under him, getting up and down, breaking a sweat. So we want to get more time with him and getting acclimated with his teammates and into the system. We didn't, so we had to kind of throw him in there today, and I thought he did well considering those circumstances.
So the Blue Coats had 59 points off the bench. What were they doing to make it difficult?
Yeah, I think Brownridge, that's his calling card. He's shot 53s in his last 5 games. So, they're a team like us when the two-way players aren't there and they're back up with the big club, guys get opportunities. So, again, give them credit, give Brownridge credit especially. He's an elite shooter, and he got in the game. We knew he'd be an elite shooter, but again, he did really, really well at 29 and a half. So he got going. It's kind of what he does. And he kind of leads that bench. So I would say right now he's probably the best, if not the best, one of the best 6 men in the G League. So again, he comes in, gives them energy, shot the ball, got in a rhythm early, and it was tough to claw back.
73 points given up in the first half. Just where were the struggles just defensively and allowing that many points so long?
Yeah, no, good question. It was a little bit of everything. Again, we told him 38 points in the second, and I think 35 in the first. A lot of it, again, just sluggish. So it seemed like we were running in mud to start the game. We didn't have that same, again, umph we had on the road in our Wisconsin and RGV wins. So getting back in transition was the first thing. Obviously, getting out rebounded and then being out late to shooters just kind of contributed to everything. And again, it was kind of an ugly game. Again, give them credit, just the foul-wise. Again, it was tough to kind of get a rhythm. And again, it gets pretty even at the end, 35 fouls for them, 32 for us. But a little bit of everything. They shot the 3 well. Their bench, as we mentioned, was good. And again, in transition, it was tough for us to get kind of matched up.
You also increased, remind you had 8 blocks for Delaware. Just talk about the struggles that the team had, just getting inside the interior. You had multiple times where you were trying to even draw fouls on them.
Sure. Yeah, again, we know he leads the G League in block shots per game. He averages over 4 block shots. Darrell Moore comes in, does similar. And we know Kamoji had, I think, 12 blocks a couple games ago. So obviously the game plan was more draw and kick, challenge them at the rim, find shooters. I think when we did, a lot of times we got caught up in the air. We tried to make the pass and it wasn't there. I think one thing for us too was, we beat them at 3rd place coming out after the showcase. We scored 142 points, again with more quick hitters and again attacking the rim and getting below him so we could finish at the rim, Nick Ward especially. So again, watching film and reviewing the last game, we thought we could go back to that game plan, and obviously for tonight that wasn't the case. So again, he did a great job. He kind of just sits back in the paint. Again, to combat that, you got to have shooters, and I thought we had good looks. We just didn't make shots. Same thing when we played him the first time here in the home opener. So again, we can split hairs offensively, but I think we got good looks. I thought our game plan was solid. It's just coming off the 7 days, a little bit of rust, a little bit of heavy legs, whatever it was, and our shooters really couldn't get in that rhythm.
So what would you say the team needs to improve on to make a playoff push?
I think the good thing for us, and we told them, is, we hold our destiny in our own hands. So we play Lakeland head-to-head, which is a big game. We lost tonight, but they lost tonight as well. So last time we lost here to them in overtime. We beat them once. They beat us once at third place. So it's going to be a big game. But that being said, one game at a time, we know if we play Lakeland head-to-head, and we got to play Wisconsin, who leads the Eastern Conference, and then we come back after All-Star break with 15 games to play, we kind of, again, control what we want to control. If we win out, we win our home games, win our division games. We have as good as opportunity as anybody to make a playoff push. So, can't scoreboard watch, one game at a time, but that obviously starts with a big game Sunday at Lakeland.
Thanks, guys.